Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Right, so the BBC and the licence fee is in the news yet again, and this time it's going against their kind of unofficial amnesty. Now the BBC were kind of doing an unofficial amnesty on the elderly, even though they may feel that people who are a certain age may not have a TV licence or may not have renewed their TV licence. They weren't necessarily going after them as they have been with other people. However, that looks like that is not the case, because an 89-year-old widower has sadly had around 53 letters, threatening letters, from the BBC or from the licensing team, saying that really she needs to get a TV licence. Now, of course, we don't want anyone to break the law. If you're watching BBC, then you have to have a TV licence. That's fair enough. But I think that when they're saying that in one hand they're going to be, a little bit more lenient with the elderly in terms of enforcing these situations, but then on the other hand they're going after an 89-year-old widow who may not have a lot of money, may not have a lot of things going on. The TV might be her only form of entertainment, and yet they're giving her these 53 threatening letters. And I just think that it's something that's got to change. I mean, we can't be living in a situation where you have TV licensed people coming after you for money, even if you're not watching the BBC. If you're not watching the BBC and you don't have a TV license, there is a period of time where they try to hunt you down and find out what's going on. And I think it's a little bit awful, really, that they are going after an 89-year-old widower who may well not be watching the BBC, or may have simply forgotten that she hasn't renewed her TV licence. There could be several reasons behind it, and they're targeting these people who I think they consider to be easy targets, people who will just pay up rather than actually stand their ground and say, well, I don't watch the BBC, or I don't watch live television or anything like this. So I think it's a little bit unfair that they're going after these elderly people, and I think it just goes to show that this is something that isn't workable. It's something, an alternative has got to be found, whether that's advertising, whether that's subscription, whatever happens. I think that the charter really has to be phased out. I don't think that it is workable anymore. You can't be hounding people over TV licenses and threatening them with the bailiffs, or threatening them with all kinds of things. You can't be doing that. I think it's absolutely ridiculous in an age where there's so many other channels that don't use that method. Many years ago it might have been an efficient way of doing things, but now I think we've moved on from that, and I think we need to be doing something different. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. Do you feel that the TV license is a good idea? Do you think that it's working? Or do you think that it needs to be changed? And also, what do you think about this amnesty? Do you think that an amnesty against the elderly is a good idea, or not? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please do subscribe if you've got this far. I'll see you next time.